Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel, and today we will be breaking down the first episode of WandaVision, the first Marvel Studios TV show that has come out that will be officially linked to the films as far as we know of, as any of the other previous shows like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or Daredevil or any of those other shows haven't been officially linked, but this is the first Marvel show that will be linked to the actual Marvel Cinematic Universe. And yes, it's been a while, it's been almost a year since the last Marvel content, which was the final season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but the MCU is back, and with an interesting bang.
This is it. This is the path I started us on. We start with something pure. Something exciting. Yeah. But why stop there? Our very strength invites challenge. Challenge incites conflict. Conflict breeds catastrophe. The thing isn't beautiful because it lasts.
What do you want?
For people to see you as I do.
Is this really happening?
Wanda. And they lived happily ever after. Happily ever after. Welcome home.
So yes, the first Marvel show to kick off Phase 4 and the future of Marvel without some of the main characters like Captain America, Iron Man and Black Widow is WandaVision, starring Vision and Scarlet Witch. And this is probably one of the most unique Marvel projects I've ever seen. In a good way, definitely, because I always enjoy seeing unique content being produced by Marvel and any other studio that does filmmaking. And it's quite interesting to see what will happen in the future of the series, because it's definitely setting up stuff to do with S.W.O.R.D. and many other aspects to do with the Marvel comics and Marvel villains in particular. But if you didn't know already, there will be spoilers in this video for the first episode of WandaVision, so please do check out the first episode, or if you don't have access to Disney Plus, then enjoy me talking about the episode, and hopefully you'll get a better understanding of what this show is without actually being able to watch it. So the WandaVision has just been released today, and it's released with 2 episodes, and then total there'll be 9 episodes in series 1, all half an hour long or around that sort of mark. Now this is my breakdown for only the first episode. I haven't watched the second episode yet as of recording this, so I will be releasing that breakdown tomorrow. And please do like and subscribe for more Marvel breakdowns for future MCU projects like The Falcon and the Winter Soldier and any other Marvel films that do come out. So the episode does start out in the 1950s in a sort of sitcom, sort of American style, and it's nothing like we've ever seen before in a Marvel TV show, film or anything to do with Marvel. So we start out with seeing Vision and Wanda driving into their new ideal American dream home in the suburbs called Westview. I am not sure if that's a reference to any comics or anything like that, but if there is, do let me know in the comments down below. And we do see them sort of just understanding and trying to understand what is going on and why they're in this perfect reality as they are just as confused as we are to see them in this perfect reality, considering Wanda and Vision weren't in a great place last time we saw them. But we do get introduced to their neighbour Agnes as Vision goes to work, and we meet Mr. Hart, which is Vision's boss, at his work, which we don't really understand what he's actually doing at his work. I guess that'll be linked to some sort of future plotline. But Mr. Hart does get invited to Vision's house for a dinner to try and get Vision a promotion, and it goes through this sort of comedic meal where everything seems to be going wrong, and then they eventually do get it right by getting all the meals on the table and hopefully having a good night with making a good impression on Vision's boss. And this is when the truly weird stuff starts to happen, as Vision's boss, Mr. Hart, starts to choke on something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but he chokes on a piece of food, and the wife was just sort of telling him to stop, like he was able to do anything, and it was very weird and slightly disturbing to watch. And then as soon as Vision helps his boss, everything continues like nothing happened, and Wanda and Vision look as confused as we would be as the audience, and is clearly setting up a larger mysterious sort of theme that's going to be introduced in later episodes, I imagine. And in the end, Vision seems to be getting his promotion, and they manage to leave a good impression on Mr. and Mrs. Hart. And the episodes end with a credits roll with the pretend director and everything that would be for the WandaVision show within that reality. However, we do zoom out into the normal MCU sort of look, where it's widescreen, and it turns out a agent of S.W.O.R.D. was watching that show the entire time, and that person was taking notes on what was going on, and it clearly shows that S.W.O.R.D. is interested to see what's going on with Wanda and Vision in that what we can assume is a pocket reality that they are trapped in. And it seems like S.W.O.R.D. might be involved in trying to get them out, or who knows, they might even be trapping them there in the first place, because they know how powerful both those characters are. So that is the basic run through of the first episode. I'm going to talk about a few Easter eggs that I picked out throughout watching the first episode. The major thing that I did notice was, of course, that toaster advert, which was kind of random, but it turns out that toaster was made by Stark Industries, and I'm assuming that would be Howard Stark that would have made that toaster. But other than that, I didn't really notice anything new, apart from obviously the sword stuff at the end of the episode, as well as the House of M reference on the wine bottle when Wanda is serving the dinner. But other than that, I didn't really notice anything in particular. But if I did miss something and you noticed it, do leave it in the comments down below, and I'll make sure to pin it for all the other fans to look at and find out for themselves as well. But overall, I really enjoyed the episode. I was very confused throughout, and it left me wanting more, which is exactly what you would ideally want from a Marvel show. And I already can't wait to watch episode 2 and the rest of the series as we find out more about what's actually going on with Wanda and Vision. Now, what the common theories are at the moment is that Wanda and Vision are trapped in a pocket reality through the main villain Mephisto, which is sort of the Marvel devil essentially, and their neighbour Agnes is actually working for him. But they obviously don't know that yet, and they'll slowly progress throughout the series finding out who works for who. And as far as I'm aware, S.W.O.R.D.'s involvement will be trying to reach out to Wanda to help her realise that she's been trapped, and hopefully try and rescue her and Vision, and who knows, might even get Vision alive at the end of the show, as obviously he was killed in Infinity War. But other than that, nothing too major to notice from this first episode other than the sword references. But hopefully you did enjoy my breakdown of WandaVision episode 1. Please like and subscribe for more Marvel breakdowns in the future. Episode 2 will be releasing tomorrow, so please like and subscribe for that. And again, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.
I just want getting ghosts. Me and my haters, we at ACS, you know we from coast. We run it up, yeah, we get the gold. They wanna know everything that we do. Got their bitches involved, living the life that they don't. We want the racist system, I'm like, give me the money now. All of my haters, they double down. These pussies, they really